Earlier this year, I booked the perfect safari trip going round trip in business class from the US here to Kenya. I booked a 5-star resort, all inclusive and including game drive, which is valued over like $20,000 or $30,000 for my wife and I, but I booked it mostly with credit card points. So it ended up being much cheaper than I would have paid if I paid cash. In this video, I'm gonna go over exactly what I booked. My name is Max and I help people maximize their airline miles, hotel points, and credit card points. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below. I also have a Discord channel as well, which I'll link down in the description, and let's get started. So this trip was booked in a kind of in a weird order because I wasn't really looking to go on a safari, but deals happened to pop up and everything just aligned perfectly. And so most people, they tend to book their flights first, their outbound flight, their hotel, and their inbound flight. Whereas this was kind of backwards. So we're starting with the inbound flight first. The reason why I booked the inbound flight first was that a friend texted me that there was a good flight deal going from Nairobi, Kenya back to San Diego in business class, and it was just $1,000 per person in business class, which is really rare, and it may have been a price mistake or a really good sale. And this was on British Airways. The flight is going to be operated by British Airways in business class, and it's bookable through American Airlines. And so that's what I booked first, because it was such a good cheap flight that I was like, all right, I'm gonna book it, I'm gonna figure it out from there. And the ticket was also refundable as well, and so that is also the reason why I booked it, because if I change my mind, I can just cancel it and get a refund on that flight. So the exact itinerary is going from Nairobi, Kenya to London Heathrow, and then London Heathrow to San Diego. Now, I didn't have the hotel booked, I didn't have the outbound flight booked, I just kind of booked it as a placeholder to see what would happen. Probably the most straightforward aspect of this booking, because it was a cash booking, the rest of the flights and hotels were booked using points. And I'm gonna warn you, it's a decent amount of points because safaris are expensive, and they're even expensive using points as well. And how do I earn all these points? Well, I run this YouTube channel. I'm also on other social media platforms as well. And it's a small business of mine that I have, and that's the benefit of having a small business. If you're a small business owner and want to level up your points earning, then you should check out Melio. Melio is an easy and simple web-based accounts payable platform that lets businesses conveniently pay their bills or vendors via bank transfers or credit cards, so you can earn some extra miles and points. You can even pay contractors that don't even accept credit cards and still earn your credit card miles and points. There's a small 2.9% fee when you pay a contractor with credit card through Melio, but it might be worth it if it's a large chunk of spend and you're trying to hit a big minimum spend requirement in order to earn a big welcome bonus. How it works is that Melio will charge your credit card, and your vendor can choose whether they prefer to be paid via bank transfers or physical check in the mail, and they get paid how they want, and you get the extra credit card miles and points. Melio also syncs with QuickBooks and Xero, so it makes your accounting super easy, and your vendors don't even need to sign up for Melio in order for them to get paid. So integrating Melio into your business is super easy. You can try Melio for free by using the link down in the description. Melio also has paid plans as well that adds additional benefits like adding team members, approval processes, and setting up reoccurring payments. When you support my sponsors, you also support my work as well. So go check out the link down in the description and go check out Melio. Now moving on to how I booked the hotel for the safari trip. So far, I only have the inbound flight going from Kenya back to San Diego. And a couple weeks after I booked that flight, Zach Burr-Abel from Monkey Miles posted a award availability alert for the JW Marriott Masai Mara, which is a relatively new JW Marriott hotel. It's on the Masai Mara Reserve. It's all inclusive, it's 5 stars, and it also includes game drives as well. So I quickly jumped on my computer and to search for the award availability. It was like a complete miracle of how the award availability lined up exactly with the flight that I already booked. The tricky part was that I had to find 5 days in a row because I wanted to take advantage of Marriott's 5th night free, where if you stay 4 nights on points, you get the 5th night free. I don't have a ton of Marriott points. I maybe had like 1,000 or 2,000 Marriott points in my account at that time. I don't stay at a lot of Marriott hotels, but in this case, I really wanted to stay at the JW Marriott Masai Mara. So it was 106,000 points per night, and we were staying 5 nights total, but the 5th night is free. So 106,000 times 4. So it's 424,000 Marriott points for the entire stay. So I transferred 424,000 American Express points, 1-to-1 transfer. Too bad there was no transfer bonus at the time. Obviously, if there was a transfer bonus, it would have been less, but I wanted this award availability. I wanted to book it as soon as I can. So that's when I transferred 424,000 American Express points over to Marriott and completed that booking on the Marriott website. 424,000 Marriott points is a lot of points. But the hotel nightly rate was over $2,000 per night. So transferring $4,240 worth of American Express points over to Marriott in order to make that booking is a pretty good deal in my opinion. You can comment below and let me know what you think. It's a lot of points. I know it is a lot of points, but once a lifetime trip again, and I've been saving up my points for a long time in order to make a redemption like this. So after booking the hotel and the inbound flight, I had to figure out what the outbound flight was gonna look like. And I had very low hopes of being able to find any sort of business class for the outbound flight, but somehow, miraculously, a miracle happened and I was able to find Qatar Q Suites award availability to go from the US all the way to Kenya. The award availability that I found was from DFW to Doha and Doha down to Nairobi. Downside is that it's out of Dallas Fort Worth and I'm based in San Diego, so I had to book a repositioning flight from San Diego over to Dallas. I booked a Southwest flight from San Diego to Dallas Love Field. And so now Dallas Love Field and Dallas Fort Worth are two separate airports in Dallas and they're like 30 minutes apart. We also have family also in Dallas as well. And so our plan was to fly Southwest from San Diego to Dallas Love Field, stay 1 or 2 nights with a family member to hang out, catch up, and then hop on that flight from Dallas Fort Worth down over to Nairobi, Kenya. Since we have Southwest Companion Pass, it was $109 for my ticket and then just $5.60 for my wife. And so that also includes checked bag as well because we're flying Southwest, and that covers us for that repositioning or positioning flight over to Dallas. So the total for that flight was 170,000 Qatar Airways Avios and $410 in taxes and fees for my wife and I. So that's 2 passengers total. How did I earn this Qatar Airways Avios? I already had Qatar Airways Avios because earlier in the year, I tried to bid on a F1 paddock ticket for the Australian Grand Prix, and I did not win that bidding. So I ended up with 410,000 Qatar Airways Avios in my Qatar Airways account. I just used the Qatar Airways Avios that's already in my account in order to book that flight. So now we have the outbound flight, we have the hotel, we also have the inbound flight going back to the US. In addition to that, I had to book a hotel in Nairobi. We're staying 1 night in Nairobi, and that was booked using a Marriott free night certificate that I got from a Marriott credit card. And we'll be staying at the JW Marriott in Nairobi for 1 night before hopping on a small plane transfer over to the reserve. And the small plane transfer over to the reserve was $826 for my wife and I together round trip. So if you were paying attention and adding everything up, it's 594,000 points and $3,400 in cash and 1 free night certificate. Safaris are expensive, they're not cheap. They're just kind of hard to book as well. I've been saving up my points for a long time in order to make this redemption. The kicker is that we ended up having to cancel the entire trip. I pieced this all together. We're super excited to go on this trip, but something came up and we weren't able to go on our trip. But good thing we booked refundable fares. We also booked using our points, and we were able to get our Marriott points back. The JW Marriott was gracious enough to refund all of our points for our stay. And then I just canceled the Qatar Airways Q Suites flights, and I just had to pay a small fee in order to cancel that to get the points redeposited. The American Airline flights was refundable, so I just canceled that and got a refund on that. And all in all, it was an exhilarating experience to be able to put this trip together, but we ended up having to cancel the trip. But on the bright side, I not only booked this for myself, I also booked a very similar itinerary for my parents as well, and they still get to go on the trip. And at the time of recording this video right now, they're actually at the JW Marriott Masai Mara. I'm getting a bunch of texts from my dad of like all the wildlife they're seeing and stuff like that, so it's kind of like National Geographic in my messages right now. I booked a very similar itinerary for them. They're flying Qatar Q Suites from Dallas over to Doha and Doha down to Nairobi, staying at the JW Marriott as well. And then on the return flight, they didn't get in on the British Airways deal, but instead what I booked them on was Air France going from Nairobi, Kenya over to Paris and then Paris to LAX. But there was a 20% transfer bonus at that time, so total 175,000 American Express points. So very similar itinerary, just the inbound flight back to the US was slightly different. So overall, an epic itinerary, an awesome trip that we didn't get to go on, but my parents did. You can comment below if you have any questions. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button down below. Remember to go check out the Discord channel as well. I have some more videos that'll help you maximize your points over here, so go check those out. And thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.